to the Next Mill Mastermind webinar today. That is Next Million Mastermind. They are here, the Fab Five specifically. You'll meet who they are in just a moment. They're here to get you to your first or next million. And we have an awesome webinar for you guys today. My name's Alexa, COO at BPM RIA. I'm just here to support the Next Mill Mastermind team and make sure you guys have a great experience at all of our events, including our webinars. So I'll be here behind the scenes, making sure you guys get your questions answered, making sure if you guys need anything, I'll be here living in the virtual chat box. So let me know if you guys need anything or have questions. We also have a Q&A box for those questions for you guys. So let us know. But we have an awesome webinar today with our our one of our founders, our data guru, our Steve Jobs. What is it? Is that what they call? They call Francisco Mago, owner and creator of RiaFacts here. He's going to discuss what to expect in real estate in 2025, market tendencies, inventory, and key opportunities. I have a very awesome raffle for you guys. Somebody in here will win $2,000 off the mastermind. All you need to do is text the word million to 954-250-6777, and we'll have somebody winning $2,000 off the mastermind by the end of the webinar. So enter the raffle and good luck. I'll go ahead and pop those details in the chat for you guys. So go, text on in. And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, text NMM to 954-250-6777 to keep up with our events. This is going to be the text updates line. It is super convenient, super helpful. Love, love, love. It's one of my favorite ways to keep up with events. Very easy via text. You get the registration link, you get a reminder. So convenient. Love it. So if you're interested in those, go ahead and text NMM to 954-250-6777 on the screen here and in the chat box as well. So go check out that chat box. I'll be putting helpful links in the chat throughout today's webinar. So check that out for me. And then obviously we have the events posted on our website. So please go to the website, nextmillmastermind.com. That's where you can go apply. You can book a call. You can see what events we have coming up, all of that good stuff. So if you're looking to get in touch with the Fab Five, which are our founders of the Next Mill Mastermind, just go apply on the website right now. I'll be sure to put the link in the chat for you guys today. That's where you can find our YouTube channel, social media. It's all linked on there as well. Super convenient and helpful for you guys. So that is it from me. I wasn't sure what I had for you guys, but obviously I want to highlight one of the events that you can find on the website right now. I'll be sure to post the link right now in the chat for you guys, but go ahead and check the website for our event on January 18th. It's a full day event at Miami Shores Country Club. So all of my Miami-Dade folks that are in here, which are a lot of you, I want to see you there. Go ahead and press the link in the chat, click the events tab, and you will see the event posted there. It's an all-day event. We're going to have multiple speakers, multiple topics, multifamily. We're going to have some vendors there for you guys, lunch included, full fun learning, just phenomenal day for you guys, full of networking, and just good energy and just success in the room. So go to the website, click the link in the chat, go to the event on January 18th. It's a Saturday, it's all day, lunch included. I believe it's $49 per person. So great value, can't beat it. And looking forward to seeing you guys there. I know it's going to sell out, you guys, so make sure you get your tickets now. And I'll be sure to send you all an email after the webinar today, just to remind you guys. And of course, all of our members, you get in for free. So all of the Nextmo Mastermind members get in for free for that one, but make sure you RSVP. And also anyone else, any of your guests, anyone who's not a member is $49. So we're gonna be so happy to see you guys there. It's gonna be a great day, full of learning and good stuff. So I'll go ahead and post the link in the chat again for you guys. Want to see you there. We're going to post more webinars for January. We have workshops for January, webinars for January, workshops and webinars for February. So make sure you're checking the website. Make sure you get on the text list, email list, all that good stuff. And yes, we'll post this replay to the YouTube channel for you guys. So make sure you subscribe there. But I do not want to take any more time from our Francisco Mago, our expert, our data expert. I was super excited to see this webinar on the list, Francisco, especially because you come in with the data, you come in with the numbers, you come in with the receipts, you come in with all of the evidence to back it up. And that's why I'm excited today, because the numbers don't lie, as we learned from Jim and Jim's workshop a couple weeks ago. If you didn't see that YouTube, please go to the YouTube channel and catch the replay of Jim's last webinar. The numbers don't lie, so I'm excited to see what's happening and the trends and everything with the numbers, so that we can really just get like a full scope and see from your perspective what's going on and what to expect. So without further ado, I will not take any more time from you, Francisco. If
Thank
you
you.
want to get going here, because I know these people in here came for you. Let's be real. They came for you. They didn't come for me. So we're excited here. And you guys make sure you post your questions in the Q&A box. There is a Q&A box in the Zoom menu. Please, we'll be in the chat box. Feel free to chat with us there. I'm sure Francisco will check it when he can, but we don't want to miss your questions. So if you have questions, be sure to get those in the Q&A so we don't miss them. But yeah, guys, we're ready for you. And oh, thank you, Kenton. Appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. But yeah, guys, let us know what you want to know from Francisco, but he has a lot that he's going to share today. So make sure you pay attention and yeah, get your notebooks out, take notes, but we will also record this so that you guys can review it later. And you can also share it with somebody who needs it. Just make sure you ask your questions as well, because this is the last webinar of 2024, you guys. So this is it. Let's finish strong and let's make the most of this time that we have with Francisco. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Francisco.
Okay. Can you see my screen, Alexa?
Yes, everything looks great. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, guys, to our last webinar of the year. My name is Francisco Mago, and one of the Next Mill Mastermind founders. And the main question is always, why are you here? What do you want? And we answered that. Is that more money, less stress? I definitely can use less stress, guys. Build a team and community of like-minded people. These are the things that, these are the reasons that we actually are creating this master. This is me, Francisco Mago. I'm being the owner and CEO of RiaFacts since 2007 that I started this project. And a computer engineer and a super geek. I'm super excited about AI. The last 2 years have been a joyride for me. I'm the owner and CEO of RiaFact.com and BNBvestor.com. And I'm family oriented, guys. As you can see, I have 3 daughters and my beautiful wife, Lucy. Uh, one thing that I want to tell you about myself is actually an empty nester. And officially since June, I've been traveling the world and being in 10 different cities. I've been in whole South America. I always had a dream to go to Argentina, Chile, and I spent those 6 months traveling in different cities. It has been a wonderful experience. I created friendships that has been unforgettable. I'm currently presenting yourself from Medellin, which my uh, partner Anish is actually with me. I haven't seen him yet. I've been here for 2 days, so I'm expecting to to have some time with him too. And this is us. These are the founders. This is myself, Francisco Mago, Viju Kutungo, Jim Pamplin, Anish David, and our superstar in marketing, Sean McMurray. What do we bring to the table? Over $1 billion in real estate transactions. These guys are been doing this for a while. So I want to tell you, they have a lot of experience doing real estate transactions. They are between the founders, they are the two own or the three owners of the two biggest real estate clubs, not only in Florida, but in the United States. The BP and RIA and the Bay Real Estate Investor Association. I think it's more than 100 years of real estate experience. That's the way I see it. We do have a massive network of real estate industry. We probably have combined between of more than 25,000 uh, emails between our network. Not only in emails, but people that really are there for us in the moment that we're trying to close the deal. We have combined 50 years technical experience. Those technical experience comes a lot from, me being a geek since 1992. Uh, it's been a quite a few years. So we have Sean is a certified business hypnotist. And uh, I will say this has been helping a lot of our members. It's been well received, and I'm really proud that actually Sean took the hands of it and start doing this. 14 years of social media experience. Then we're going to talk about what is going to happen next year. Who has the crystal ball? And again, my name is Francisco Mago. Mago means magician, but I'm not a wizard. But in this case, what I'm going to try to do is actually have a little bit of the crystal ball based on what? Based on evidence, based on numbers. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going to happen here. The key market metrics that should we pay attention. The actual type of market that is happening right now. Is it a seller market? Is it a buyer's market? Or a lot of people don't refer ever to what is called the balance market. Balance is in neither seller or buyer's market. It's very important that you know that distinction. Price variation after listing. This is something that a lot of people miss. They see uh, property prices in different pages, including the multi-listing, and they see rebates. When I say rebates, they see that the property was 200,000, and now it's they're offering for 190,000. Well, what that variation of the listing means? Oh, I want to explore that the next few slides. The market value variation. How is the market fluctuating right now based on time? 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. We want to check on that too. How many distressed properties are? In this case, we're going to call, uh, there are certain spectrums of what I personally call distressed properties. But in this specific case, we're going to refer to pre-foreclosed properties, which is a very neat indicator of what's going on in the market. Pending sales. This is something that not a lot of people take into consideration when analyzing how the market is doing. I watch that very closely because I think that is a very, very large indication of how what's the direction that the market is actually taking. And last but not least, days on market. How long is a property market before it got sold? Okay, so those are my indicators, and we're going to start with the first one, the type of market. Now, this is something that I recently introduced into the AI portion of ReFX. Um, Actually, to ask the system which type of market are you in, depends of the zip code, the city, or the county. In this case, we're going to analyze the Broward in Palm Beach. And our definition for seller's market is below 4 months of inventory. Uh, Between 4 and 7 months is what we're going to call a balanced market. And higher than 7 months is when we're going to call it a buyer's market. So this was the market by county in 2023. And it was a seller's market all the way through. Single family, condos, and multifamilies. That means that the inventory were 4 months or below at that specific time. This is 2023. Now let's look at 2024. Now, single family were in a balanced market all the way through. In condos, and this is something that we actually did a webinar, we are in a buyer's market, but really we're deep in a buyer's market. That means while the balanced market, we are in 5, 6, and 7 months of the inventory, depend on the area. In the condo market, we're in 9, 10, and 12 months of inventory. That uh, had a lot to do with what is happening with uh, the provisions that need to be introduced all over Florida. And this is something that we talk about in September. Uh, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look in the YouTube channel, in our YouTube channel, and that information is going to be uh, present in there. Uh, Multifamily, and believe it or not, still a seller's market in Miami-Dade and Broward, and Palm Beach is a balanced market. So that's what's going on. Now let's talk about price variation after listing. Price variation after listing. What does that mean? It means the price is down, and see, because we're investors, downs means green for us. because it's good news. Equal is the price has remained the same since the property was listed, and up is the price has gone up since the property was listed. That's what these colors are going to mean in the next slide. Okay, this is our next slide. These are the price variation per type of property in 2023. As you can see, there were a lot of properties that when they were listed, price went up. 47% of the properties when price were listed were up in Broward. Single family, 38% in Miami-Dade and 35% in Palm Beach. What does that mean? So someone start selling a single family in 200,000 or $300,000, and they have multiple offers, so the price got increased to 310, and then multiple offers 315. That was happening, through the 2023, as you can see in these numbers. 35, 38, 47% of the properties, the prices actually went up after listing. And a lot of them remain equal, as you can see. But very few discounts. This, and you can see that between single family condos and multifamily all over the board, the behavior was about the same. Okay. Um, Condos, a little less, as you can see. To the rest of the of type of properties, what about the same? That was 2023. Let's check 2024. Now, big change. 58% of all listings now go down after listing. In they starting 300,000, the next price is 290. That's the kind of thing that is happening right now in 58% of the list. In single family, Broward, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach, 58, 52, 58. Condos, 58, 53, 59% of all listings are decreasing after listed. And see the numbers in multifamily. Broward, 60% after listing, 43% in Miami-Dade, and 50% of all listings are decreasing their prices. And see how many are actually increasing. This is usually because there are multiple offers, there are interest in those specific properties, that the percentage have decreased dramatically. Okay? This is a very, very telling indicator of what's going on. Let's talk about the conclusion here. Uh-oh. Well, basically, the conclusion is what I told you guys. The conclusion is prices, the tendency that are having, they're going down. Why? People is getting rebates across the board. Now, let's talk about property prices in 2024. And we're going to go for 12 months, 9 months, 3 months, and 6 months. We're going to review all of them in our next slide. I want you to see through this information, because for me it was very telling. See how the prices have remained in 2024. In single family, it has been incredibly close. I will say, see the difference 620,000 in Broward, 619,694. These numbers are almost identical. So even though, that what been happening, the pressure of the properties going down, it haven't happened yet. Broward, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach. It haven't happened yet in single family. Prices are not moving. 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, see the difference. It's almost imperceptible. Let's check condos. 281 in Broward, 3 months out, 279. Almost the same price. See Miami-Dade, 400,000, 500, and then 400,000 in Miami-Dade, 3 months out. Is almost nothing. And Palm Beach have, a marginal decrease of price, as you can see. It went from 317 to 319 to 310 to 302. So you can see that in that specific market have affected a little bit. Yeah, I would say that less than 5% in the last 12 months. As condos, now let's check multifamily. 12 months out, starting 677 for Broward. Then it went up to 700,000, 6 months out, 700,000, and now 3 months out, 690. So it went up and down. So there is a correction here. Miami-Dade, multifamily, starting 731,000, is now 730, 12 months out. Palm Beach, 637 in multi-unit, 570. So there has been an increase that is not precisely small. I would say it's a bit significant. Uh, I, I show that in the conclusions, but it's going to be next. The conclusions have remained steadily through the year in single family, condo, and multifamily. Except for Palm Beach multifamily, that decreased 11%. So the multifamily market in Palm Beach is the one market that has shown so far a decrease of pricing. That's the conclusion that I have of that one. Going to my next slide, which is going to be pre-foreclosed properties. Let's define pre-foreclosed properties. Lease pendants that has been delivered that has not gone to auction yet. Okay, that's the period between the lease pendant is delivered and before auction. Pre-foreclosed property December 2023. Broward was at 8,000. Miami-Dade was almost at 12,000, and Palm Beach was at 6,500. That's usually the way that behave in the three-county area. You always have Miami-Dade with the highest foreclosure amount, and then uh, Broward, and then Palm Beach. That's 2023. Those are 2023 numbers. December 2023. Let's look at it now. We have 14,000 in Miami-Dade, 9,513 in Broward, and 7,826 properties in pre-foreclosure in Palm Beach. And let's look how the difference is. What's the conclusion of this part? These pendants have increased 16% since December 2023. What does that mean for you guys? It means two things. Price remained the same, which we saw, and lease spending have increased 60%. That means that there are 16% more opportunities, and there is a lot of equity out there. It means big bucks in this business because people, for whatever reason, doesn't have the resources to pay for the mortgage. 60% of the increase in pre-foreclosure say that, and the prices have remained the same since 2023. So there is a lot of equity out there. Good news for real estate investors. This is something that I see a lot of people, they don't take into consideration when they actually read the stats. Pending sales. So what's a pending sale? Pending sale is when the property is already under contract, it's about to close. The real estate agent put the property as a pending sale. So when you look in your look at the data, and you compare pending sales from last year to pending sales from this year, it's actually going to be very revealing of what's going on. Remember, pending sales equal imminent sales. They're not necessarily going to sell, but I would say that probably 90 to 95 pending sales actually close. Okay, so those are probably best called imminent sales or potential immediate sales. Let's compare 2023 with 2024. This is Broward. Uh, at that time in Broward, December 2023, there were 15,382 properties not pending, they were for sale, and 4,594, 23% of the properties in Broward County were already pending to be sold. So it were imminent sales for, let's say, January, because that was December. Now, as you can see, Miami-Dade was 25% and Palm Beach was 21%. Why is that significant? Because 25% of all the inventory was already sold, was already right there, sold in 2023. Now let's look at the numbers in 2024. Why different, aren't they? The imminent sales, the things that are going to sell uh, in the next 30 days, 8% of the inventory, 9% of the inventory, 7% of the inventory. Doesn't look the same. It has changed a lot. That's a very telling of what's coming. What's the conclusion? The imminent sales have decreased in average of 65%. It means uh, one of the things that I see clearly is going to happen in January. Sales are going to decrease in January. Not only that, not only sales are going to decrease, but inventory is going to increase because there's going to be more pressure for the properties that are coming to the market December and January. So the inventory is going to be higher. Days on market. Okay. What is days on market? Days on market is the amount of time that a property stays in the multi-listing before you get out of the multi-listing, not necessarily before it's sold. Most of the properties that get out of the multi-listing are sold, but not all of them. I need to be clear on that. So this is what days on market look like right now. 2024 comparison. This is December 2023. Property stays in the market for 37, 40, and 39 days. December 2023. Now, 2024. 81, 84, 81. 43 days difference, 44-day difference, and 42 days difference. That's another reason to understand that what's going to happen is an increase of the inventory, and that's going to make pressure of prices because more, more offer that usually comes with a decrease of prices in properties, a decrease in property values. So we hold the 4 in 2024, as you saw, but in 2025 the pressure is going to start great. So uh, I will say in the first quarter we're going to see some decrease on prices. And this is the pending part. Okay? In the pending part, this that I was talking about to you about imminent sales, 8%, 9%, 7%. Now, one of the things that I would like to do now is take a Q&A. Is there any questions? Alexa?
Yes, so I see a question in the chat box that didn't make it to the Q&A, and then I see one in the Q&A. Um, Kenton says, this might be outside of the scope of the webinar, but would you consider condos a good buy still with the special assessment risk?
The answer is always depend on the price, Kenton. Now, one of the things that you need to be sure is not only the market value, what is the active value. What I call the active value is not only the properties that are sold. Let's say that the closed sales in the area is 300,000, but the properties that are selling right now are selling for 280. So which price would you take into consideration to buy your property? The ones that were sold or the ones that are selling? You need to be very careful when the markets are changing about what we call the active value, the properties for sale out there, because that is going to not only increase the pressure on what is going to happen in the market, but it's also going to increase the, let's say, is going also to make be the reference of how low you need to buy. For instance, if you are an investor, you're looking to buy at 80 or 70% of a dollar. If the property is 100,000, you're looking to buy in 70 cents of a dollar or in 75 cents of a dollar. Of what? Of the market value. But turn out that the market value is not the best indicator right now to do this. Is the active value because the properties that are selling are lower. So you need to rethink your position when you are buying the property. Maybe if you are buying at 75 cents in a dollar, $75,000 in a property or 100,000, but the ones that are selling in 90,000. So are you really buying a deal? You need to be very careful when you are doing uh, your analysis. You need to include only not only the properties that were closed, but properties that are selling. The normal thing will be that the properties that are selling are a little bit higher than the market value. That's that's something that tells you that the market is healthy, meaning that the market not only is going to be remain the same, but it's also going to increase a little bit. But you already see in some areas that the market, but that the active value is lower than the market, that may be a call of trouble for the area. When I say trouble, I say price is going to be decreasing, and you need to consider that when you are actually analyzing and buying your property. This is something that we do in RealFacts in our system. We take into consideration all those variables in order to actually make an offer. I have Michael with a question. Does the age of the condo have a lot to do with the inventory available on days on market? My short answer, Michael, I don't know. I don't know. It's not because I don't know. It's because I didn't research it for this meeting. 3 months ago, the answer was definitely yes. I cannot say because things tend to change, but uh, definitely age was a factor, but the thing was happening across condos. Okay? When I say that the buyer market is not in all condos only, it's in all types of condos. Okay? It's higher in the condos that are in that threshold, that the older ones that they actually need to have an assessment in order to buy. So you need to be very, very understanding of the market and knowledgeable about where you're buying because uh, you can make a huge mistake. And in the other side, you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money. If you syndicate and you start buying a lot of those condos in the same building. That's what I think. But you really need to do your homework and know what you're doing. Thank you, Michael. Theme. It says, do you give more weight to one of these data sets when analyzing what where to invest? You know what? In my perspective, all of them are saying the same. Okay, the only type of market that remains the seller and is and looking at the months of inventory of multi units, they increased to the thing is before it was 1.5 month of inventory, and now is 3 3.9, 3.8. So the months of inventory increase, but not to the level to consider that as a balanced market. But definitely the pressure that the inventory is pushing, it's going to take into that direction. The distinction between multi-units and single family and condos is while a single family is like probably between single families and condos is probably 95% of the market. And multi-units in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach are less than 5% of the market. So it's a huge difference of how many are there. So that's something that you need to consider when you do your analysis too. Thank you, Thing. See. What are the underlying economic factors driving the economy? I'm not an economist and I'm a numbers guy. My my two senses are telling me that while interest remain high, the interest in real estate is going to remain low. And now we start to feeling it. And then this is what I don't see the interest rates are gonna decrease uh, dramatically in the next year, even with a new government. That's my personal opinion. But again, I'm not an economist. Okay, Scott, Scott, thank you for your inquiry. Seeing again, the answer. Thing is asking me if RIA facts in the reports are too available to automatically look at these stats. Not automatically. I have to spend a little bit in order to take it out, but definitely is something that you can do by yourself. Okay. One of the things that I can do is actually, no, now that I think about it, I might have some reports done about this to make that life easier for you and for me for the next time. So thank you for that. The answer number one is yes, you can do it by yourself. It's going to take a little bit of time because it took me a little bit in order to realize that to make that because there were not specific reports created that you have to go through the data. One of the things that is helping is the AI model that we have created. Haven't been released yet though, still in testing, but it looks good.
Good.
Michael asking again, are there prices points that you see more opportunities available? I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna show something else. Uh,
And then also, Francisco, I have a poll for
uh
you. I have a poll to put up for everybody with that
Okay.
said, because I think this is a good one. If you had access to top-notch mentors in a community of like-minded entrepreneurs, how confident are you that you could achieve your business goals? So if you guys could answer that for me, well,
Thank you, Alexa.
Francisco, you can go ahead and answer Michael's question there.
Okay. I really like looking at pools going on. That
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for the
this
question.
is my nature.
Yes, you guys are really awesome questions, so really appreciate that. And thank you guys.
Other prices points that you see more opportunities available at. I'm gonna ask you this, Alexa. If we have other pools that I know we have some other pools, and please give me the cue at the moment that comes because I'm a little bit inspired right now
No,
because it's
I know. They're asking great question. No, it's great. So yeah, I definitely will. I just thought this was a good time to ask this question because you guys are asking such good questions that it's like you guys are the type of people that we want in the same rooms together with our other awesome members. So yeah, awesome. Good stuff. Thank you guys.
okay. Michael at this price point there are some opportunities available. It's not for me. It's not a matter of price points really. Uh, who makes money in real estate is looking for two things. Is looking for equity and is looking for motivated sellers. And in any market, those two things exist. The only difference is in a buyer's market, there are more. Or you're cherry picking. Now, when is the cherry picking time is going to start? I don't know yet, but it looks like it's starting to show. Okay. Now, to give you an idea what opportunities are raising right now, I'm going to show you this.
Yeah, we're looking at the Zoom, Francisco. And you're muted, by the way. Let me just ask you. You have to go back to the Zoom tab and then it'll say to unmute and then you can go back.
Okay, can you hear me now?
All good now. Yep.
Okay. This is actually Florida, and this is 10 metrics that we use in ReaFacts to find deals. And this number, 117,000, was last year 98,000. What does that mean? You have more to pick. Not only that, the equity is higher right now because there are more properties on the equity hold, the price hold on the equity side. So I'm going to put single family properties that have a 50% equity or more. 50,000 of all those pre-foreclosures, 117,000 pre-foreclosure, actually have 50% or more equity. How about 30% equity? Can you play with 30% equity? It's still a lot of equity. 65,000 of them have 30% or more equity. That's really, 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 really important. Now I'm going to reset this. And another distinction is probate. Really good source of deals. Why? Well, very simple. Probate is the second most important type of deal when you are a real estate investor. Now, does the probate have equity? Now let's round this number. The probate right now are 90,000 in the state of Florida. Let's see how many of those single family have at least 50% equity. 50,687. But let's be more clear. How many of those pre-foreclosed, 80,000, are pre-foreclosed single family? And how many of those have 50% or more equity? 50 out of 80. That is a big number. All these people that are in pre-foreclosed right now, they have a lot of cash in their hands. I'm going to tell you another secret, and this is consistent every single one of the time. Out of these properties that are here, out of those 50,687 single family properties pre-foreclosed, only 3% are for sale. The rest of 97% of the properties, they're doing nothing. And at the end, they most of these properties that are in pre-foreclosed go to auction, even when they have equity. Is incredibly hurting. Means two things. We as an investors are not doing the right job in order to help these people, and agents are not doing the right job to actually put these properties on the market and taking people out of trouble. Okay? But also probates. Remember the numbers in probate? How many probate single families are? 48,000. How many have equity? Out of those, 40,000 80% of the properties that are in probate have at least 50% or more equity. That's unbelievable. And more in this market. Let's see 30%, 42,000 probates. Incredible. That's the kind of market we're getting into, guys. A lot of opportunities if you know where to find them. 16,261 properties are bank owned right now. See, Miami-Dade, 1,307. Broward, 1,500. If you go to the details, it is by SQL, guys. 128. Let's take a look at this area. This is the Aventura, 38. The beach, 32. 32. Let's see what's happening in condos. These are condos bank owned right now, not for sale. 199. It's a good number. So questions about these guys? Car. You know, New York is a very expensive state for me. But I'm telling you, one of my goals for this next year is actually go there. Okay? Uh, Carl is asking when ReaFax is going to go to New York. We're currently now in 7 states, including Texas, Arizona, uh, Georgia, Maryland, and Massachusetts. I know I'm missing one, or Georgia. Okay? So thank you.
Sorry,
Okay.
Francisco. Stop sharing your screen for the Zoom. My bad.
Okay, okay. Do we have any other poll that you want to do? Because I need to go back to the
You
to
can go back.
the.
You can go back to the PowerPoint.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the power.
Yeah.
Okay, new share PowerPoint. Now we went based on market. We went out a little bit, and this is the comparison I was talking to you about. The days on market had duplicated in the last year. Talk about this, and we saw it. Now, uh, before I play this video, I'm gonna say this. In the last 6 months, I've been working, and as you know, I'm a computer geek. Uh, my mission as a businessman is to actually help my clients to be successful, to actually make money in their business. But when it comes to the our mastermind members, it's been a two-way direction. I've been implementing a lot of the AI tools to ReaFax in the acquisition on the position side, and I've been relying in my fellow members to give me feedback, to test the software. It's been an incredible journey, and I'm very grateful for them. And I'm very happy that during that process I've been able not only to help myself, but help them in their business. So I'm gonna play this little video with one of our members.
Hi, my name is Michael Ruiz, and I am with the Robin Hoods of Real Estate. And before I joined the Next Mill Mastermind, I don't know, I was very confused. If you're like me, I've been in the real estate business for over 40 years, and believe it or not, you would think that after 40 years I knew what the heck I was doing. Well, no, not everybody does. And it's just got to the point where I needed some direction. So ever since I joined this group of mastermind experts, people that I have been admiring for decades, I am just in shock and honored to be here with the people that have been in the trenches doing everything that we've been wanting to do. These guys know exactly what to do.
These guys, this
These
Michael.
guys have
One of the things I want to say about Michael. Uh, Michael here is not only one of the most active members. If I, you have a very outgoing personality, we love him. But he also is very, very uh, attentive of other members' needs. And for that reason, not only we pick him, he is a very eloquent, but we see that he has transformed and really took the advice that and the tools that we provide in order to put his business to the next level. And we're really honored to have people like Michael in within the system, within one of our members. Now, the next video I'm going to show, and uh, this next person is someone that I really admire. Um, his name is also Michael. There's a lot of Michaels today.
Hi, my name's Mike Johnston with Johnston Home Team. And before I joined the Next Millionaire Mastermind, I had my business is compartmentalized in many different
So, Michael,
areas.
not cooperating. I'm sorry, guys.
Since joining,
Uh, let me tell you something about Michael. Michael is a top producer. He's a real estate um, coach in BP and RIA. And I will say this to you. Michael is not only one of the most professional guys that I have encountered in this business, and one of the most professional agents. Even when he's an investor, his uh, his main uh, bread and butter is selling properties. He makes most of his income out of the properties that he and his team sell. When I say his team, his wife, probably she does all the sales and he takes the credit, same as I do. But again, Michael and Mary are incredible in that matter. They've been praised recently in the real estate investors in the National Real Estate Investor System. Uh, I'm sorry, association. And every time that I talk to them, and not only me personally, but me and my wife have the actually time to actually sit with them and spend some time with them. They're incredible persons, and they are outstanding professionals. They were over 40 million in sales last year, and they were on that same route in September. So I'm really proud of having them into the next middle mastermind now. Are you next? Uh, One of the things that it troubles me a little is this is think that this is a pitch sell per se. This is a gift that we're doing to you guys. Being around these people is not only a pleasure but a privilege. And I'm gonna show you what it takes. It's it's an investment, but it's probably the best investment that you're gonna do in your life. These are the benefits that we provide in Next Meal Mastermind. We call it the life strategy, the hot seat, and the Next Meal Mastermind community itself. Now, if you're not familiar what a mastermind is we're trying, no, not trying, what trying is when you want to do something and you don't. What we're doing is we're lifting each other's businesses. I don't think anyone, none of the members that we have at this moment can say that the business is not better than when they started. And talking about the 18, we're going to be there on the 18th, and a lot of the members are going to be there because number one is free for them. We give the adult a lot of benefits like that, but not only because of that, because they like it to be there and they like the community, they like the communication. And you can ask the fifth hand, how is it? How's been done for you? Is it worth the money? Is it worth the time? Uh, that one of the things that I commend you to do. Once you are inside the next mid mastermind, well, what we're going to do is we're going to have 2-3 days masterminds a year, 12 monthly group calls. These group calls are really empowering, not only because people is telling how the progression of the business is, but it's asking for help, not only to us, the Fab Five, but to all the members. And the power of that is that you see that people is actually not only giving good feedback but good ideas, and there is always how can I help you, how can I do this, how can I make it easier for you. It's been happening a lot, so that really it's been great. When we say daily community support, our members, they have their own chat room. They communicate through that, but more than that is depend on the group that you are. They reach to each other, and it's been a blessing to watch how people is actually empowering themselves and helping themselves through crisis, uh, through personal problems, health problems. One of the things that I can say about the entrepreneur business is an incredibly lonely business. If you are an entrepreneur and your friends are W-2s, they don't understand what you're going through. They don't. And that's one of the reasons that you actually need to be with your own kind, with people that think like you, that will empower you and help you not only with that network. One of the things that we encourage you to do is use our network, but we wanna ask something in return for that. We wanna ask you for us access to that network too. So it's a two-way thing, and you have access to us. Really, not only our personal phone number, but you really have our attention, and that's something that you can personally ask to anyone in the group. What's the winning strategy? Next big Mantafan life strategy. We're bidding at really marginal value of $100,000. This is information requirement analysis. This is what I do. I will sit with you and actually check out what are your information needs and put you in the right direction depending on the type of business that you have. And is that nothing to do with real estate only? I'm going to give you an example. One of our members, they wholesale, but they wholesale cars. So I sat with him, and within 3 months, we have something that will help his business grow. It has nothing to do with real estate. Just to give you an example. The next is Mastermind Elite private Facebook group community. This is where we put all our requests. It's a private group only for members. We give them that a $6,000 value, which I would assure you it's a lot more than that. The partnering system. What does that mean? It means that you have a property that you need to sell and sell quick, and uh, we actually partner with you and get that property sold. That most partnering system has a price. Well, this is the value of the partnering system, and it's available. Remember, we have more than 25,000 people that are real estate investors in our list. So, yes, we have the power to sell mostly anything in the South Florida market. We also have the 2-day quick start for real estate investors. This is provided by Anish Dave, which is the CEO of VP and RIA. This, I mean, $695, this is what it costs. But I'm going to tell you this, guy. The information that is done those 2 days is not $695. I've been having troubles with him because I'm telling you, you're giving away your work. I'm telling you that if you had done the two-day quick start, you know what I'm talking about. An online marketing review. This is done by Sean McMurray. 14 years of experience in real estate investing. He's currently working with some of our members in order to actually take the business ahead. Put all that marketing knowledge that he's been providing to all our members. It's been great. This membership of $295 is membership to actually BP and RIA with all their benefits. I think Alexa is going to be. I think recently you have a webinar talking about the benefits, Alexa. You have to clear that up in a moment.
Yes, I do.
You did it, or you're going to have it?
I did it this week. I'll post it in the chat.
Okay, so if you want to know about what 295s are about, and I'm going to tell you that is incredibly useful. Not only Home Depot benefits, there are a lot of benefits you need to see. Please check on the YouTube channel for BPN, and all the benefits are actually there. This is going to give you a big total of $119,490. I'm going to tell you, it worth every penny of that. The bonuses for you today and today only. This is today. Today only we're going to do this. Don't ask for the tomorrow. It's only going to be today. There are going to be 2 tickets to Turning Point, value in $6,000. If you go to buy that by yourself, that's what it's going to cost. If you don't know what Turning Point is, check it out. Google it. I did it. It was life-changing. 30-minute success accelerator coaching call. custom recall self-hypnosis replug obliterator. What a mouthful. And remember, guys, I'm Spanish. This is too many fancy words for me, but I'm going to tell you the reviews that I've been having from all the members. It's worth it. It's really, really, really good and have helping a lot. I have to confess that I was skeptical myself, and the evidence is there. It's been all the reviews that I've been hearing for the people, and and actually, I talked to Sean. I told him I really was skeptical, and you proved me wrong. And this is a good thing when you're in a group. You 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 don't necessarily believe everything you see, but uh, at the time that I start seeing the results, I was convinced, and I will highly recommend it. I haven't done it myself because I've been traveling, but Sean, if you're hearing this, I hope you are. Uh, you're gonna do that to me too. That's an additional $8,000. This is your investment, 20K. And I'm gonna say this: I have done and I'm doing masterminds, and this that have been very fulfilling. And the price value of what we're offering you here is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly powerful. What's our guarantee? You have unlimited access to us via text and email until you tell us you have received the value you intended to get out of the next new master. That's our guarantee. And I don't know anyone that has been on the mastermind that have not actually tell that this guarantee has been actually fulfilled. We need strategy. Here we go. This is all that is included. This is what you're paying today. 15K out of the 20. We're giving $5,000 discount. I want to tell you, January, because we already have for the next meeting that is going to be in March, we already have not only, we already have people that had signed on 15,000. We're going to increase it in January, it's going to be to 20. You take the opportunity now, you are going to be sorry in January. Take action now. January is going to be 20,000. If you think it's not, it's going to be. Okay? This price has been increasing until we get to 20. And we are at the point that we are almost full for the next one, and it's going to be to 20. So my advice is take the opportunity. You want to book an interview? This is the QR. Go, settle an interview with us, and uh, we take care of you. By the way, one of the things is I'm gonna say this: not everyone gets approved. Okay, we're very careful with of the members of the mastermind. So if you are one of my friends, and I have a few, I'm not gonna interview you. Somebody else will. If you are a close client, it's gonna be the same. Somebody else in the group is gonna interview you because we want a fresh perspective. And you need out of five, you wanna actually pass two interviews, and If the two persons that interview you agree that you're going to be an asset to the mastermind, then you're going to be upset. Okay. One of the things that I need to that I want to say that is financing available. So if you think that you cannot make it or you don't have the full money right now, the best you can do is ask. Always ask. Always ask questions. Uh, and in that way, we might be able to help you. I think that's all for this.
Amazing. So just so you guys know, we did record today's session. It will be posted to the Next Mill Mastermind YouTube channel. I did put the link in the chat. I'll put it in the chat one more time for you guys. But yes, also please go apply. I do have a raffle winner. Congratulations for the $2,000 off of the mastermind. Winner is D. Franco Jr. So congrats, D. Franco.
Franco,
Woo woo.
wow,
Please go
that's a
apply.
very good Christmas gift.
Yes, please
Uh,
go apply. Even though you won, I need you to still go apply on the website, please. And then everyone else, please go apply so you can book that conversation with the founders and get those questions answered. Because if you are a business owner and you are not in a mastermind, then unfortunately, it will not get you to your goals any faster than if you were in a mastermind, it would, because that collaboration is huge. And I've seen it with my own eyes. These business owners, they come in, they have all these ideas, and then you put them together in a room with other people with other amazing ideas, and they come out like 6 months later with like a course or like a coaching program, or they clean up their systems, and it's just absolutely incredible. So I'm like choking on the cinnamon from my coffee, you guys, but please go in the chat and go subscribe to the YouTube channel and go apply as well.
well, guys, it's been a real pleasure for me. I, I'm honored to be here. I'm always happy to be between entrepreneurs. It's the pleasure of my life. And working with Alexa, come on, it's incredible. So thank you, Alexa, for being so professional. And I apologize for the small glitches, but I think we came through. Uh, um, I'm very happy to be here. I'm a
You
little. I saw the last stats regarding the AI, and mind blowing. You are not using AI in your business right now. I mean, we're gonna one of the things that we're gonna be doing on the 18th. And I'm personally going to be talking about 5 ways that you can use uh, AI in real estate business. And we have a very special gift for you that day. You're gonna find out something about yourself that you didn't know,
yes, and
and
like
it's
like
all with the help of the AI. Go ahead, Alex. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
no, no, that's perfect. I'm so glad you brought that up, because it's true. And also, like you said, Francisco, if you're looking to meet those other members and, ask them in person, how it's been in the mastermind, what they've accomplished, how their businesses have grown. Like, please, like that's the place. Just go ask them directly because they'll be happy to share, their perspective and their experience. So you're definitely going to want to go to the Super Saturday, not only for the benefits of the event, but also just to be around those people that are like they're going to be the wave makers in this local, industry here in South Florida. This little town that we got. total joke. But you guys, this was amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining
The
us.
Super Five, I'm gonna be there. The Super Saturday.
Oh yeah, it's a super Saturday. So you guys, it's not even a joke. Like we're gonna get so much done. It'll be a great time. The Real Estate Super Saturday is on January 18th, and the link is in the chat for you guys as well. I linked that in the chat for you guys, so go click the link. It's also on nextmillmastermind.com. If you click the events button, it'll be there. But don't worry, you guys, I will send you a follow-up email after we get off the webinar today. I'll include the link for January 18th. You're definitely going to want to be there. Miami Shores Country Club, all day event, 9 a.m. to 3:30, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., something like that, you guys. So go get registered right now. It is limited seating and it will fill up. It'll fill out. It'll be like completely sold out. So yes, please go get registered. Members, Next Mill Mastermind members, please make sure you register directly with the Next Mill.
Save your seat, guys.
Exactly. Save your seat. And then, of course, you guys, please let us know what other topics you want to hear. We're already putting in events for January and February for you guys. So let us know what you're interested in hearing. We want to hear from you. Send it to info@nextmillmastermind.com. Okay, info@nextfieldmastermind.com. I put that in the chat for you guys. Let us know what you want to hear. And if you have any topic recommendations for business owners down here in South Florida. It doesn't have to always be real estate, guys, but we love real estate investing, as you all know. So all right. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays. This is so sad. This is our last webinar, and then we see each other next year. So next year we have our BPM RIA quarterly meeting. We have the DRIA monthly meeting. We have the Real Estate Super Saturday. And we're gonna have some other fun events for you guys, some happy hours and some other fun things for you guys. So please look out at your emails and keep your calendars nice and updated because we will be in touch with you guys. But please, safe travels to everyone. Safe travels to you, Francisco. Give Anish
Thank you.
a happy
See?
holiday hug for me because I'm sure you get to hang out with him. I'm so
Hope so.
no, he's already telling me that you guys are hanging out. So
Yeah.
happy holidays. Thank you, Harry, our Harry Diamond. Appreciate you. But yes, guys, please be safe. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Please don't be too far. We're just an email or a call away. But yeah, guys, take care and check out the
Harry, say hi to
channel.
Victoria, Harry.
Make sure you get registered for January, guys. Please. We want to see you. And we want to get you guys nice and organized and get your calendars reserved for us. So thank you guys so much. The raffle winner was D. Franco, by the way. So congrats, D. Franco Jr. Please go apply. Please go apply. You need to apply to win the raffle. So please go apply. Thank you guys so much and have a great day. See you next year.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here.
Bye-bye.